What's up, fam? Welcome back to the channel. So, you know what? It happened again, and I have just way too much stuff laying around in the office that I have to get to videos on, and I need to unbox all of it. So, you know, I made a video on the last time I had a bunch of tech laying around that I was going to unbox to do videos on for you guys, and it all piled up once again, as it always does around the office here, and I figured I would go ahead and unbox it all for you guys in just one of these compilation videos. I don't really know what to call them. Honestly, I may make a name for this series later on, but right now I'm just going to call it a big tech unboxing, and this is going to be episode 2 of that. So let's go ahead and roll our intro and get right into all this stuff we're going to unbox. Let's go.
URCD Key has discounted codes for games and software that are a fraction of what you would pay if you purchased them from a retail store. More specifically, they have great prices on their Microsoft Office 2016 bundle that comes with a Windows 10 license as well. If that's not enough, you can also use my promo code RAV20 to receive 20% off the already discounted price. Just type in your product you're looking for, add it to the cart, view your cart, head to the checkout, type in my promo code, once again RAV20, and see the sweet savings appear. Check the links in the video description to learn more.
Okay, so I'm not going to open this in any particular order, to be honest. I'm just going to go ahead and pretty much grab what I'm most excited about and show it to you guys. And as you guys can see, we have a box right here. And the reason for this box is because I ordered myself another custom cable, but this custom cable is from a company called Calamity Cables, and they have a business online, and I found them actually on Instagram through a tech buddy of mine, Josh Tech Gamer. If you guys have not seen his channel, I'll link it down below so you guys can go ahead and visit him. And me and a couple of other YouTube buddies have ordered some cables from this company, and these guys are very, very cool. The maker of this, the artisan, I guess you would call him, super cool guy, basically customizes your cable any way you want it, and you can pick pretty much anything. They have a whole website with an actual little sandbox deal where you can actually fully customize everything and then send it to him to make it and then ship it to you. So very cool. And the reason the box is upside down is because there's a bunch of shipping information on this side. Don't want to show all that stuff to you guys, but we'll go ahead and just quickly go like this and go like that and open it for you, because I just wanted you guys to see how he actually packages this stuff. He even goes to the link of getting the right color tissue paper for what you ordered. So you guys might remember we did a really cool new custom keyboard build. It's a little more of that synthwave, like Miami Vice type color feel, and we got a new custom cable to match it. So I'm very excited. So let's go ahead and open this guy right here. And as you guys can see, look at this. He takes real pride in how he presents the whole thing. And not only that, comes with 2 really cool stickers right there. We got the unicorn with the rainbow. That's very awesome. And then we got his regular logo right there. This is what you guys will see when you look up his Instagram. And of course, I will have that linked down below in case you guys want to check out one of these cables. But anyway, let's get the cable out so you guys can see. We went with the, synthwave looking colors here. And we got a little bit of purple right here. We got a little bit of blue. We got pink shrink wrap. Oh yeah, very cool. We got the, the USB-A looks pretty awesome right here. And then the actual connector is awesome. I've never even seen one of these. These are it's a waipu. I think that's how you say it. But holy crap, this thing is actually very cool looking. I didn't even notice it has a little cap on it right there for the connector. That's very, very cool looking. So let's go ahead and check out the actual coil. So he even wrapped this in a little bit of bubble wrap. I'm probably not supposed to pull it out like this, but I don't want to cut it either. So I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly undo this right here. There we go. So at first glance, this coil right here, very, very strong coil. Let me see if I can get that to fit. There you go. We'll get that to focus. Look at this coil right here. Yeah, that's nice. That's a very, very strong coil. That's almost like a freaking slinky. Look at that thing. Very strong coil. And then here is the other side of the waipu connector. Look at that thing. Very, very cool. It's got more of like an industrial feel. It goes very well with the synthwave feel I was trying to go. So he even did 3 different colors on the actual coil here. He did a little bit of like, I think this is like purple, pink, and then blue right there. And you can see right there where he alternates the colors. It's very, very cool. And then you have the USB-C right here on the end. Look at that thing. Very nice, very nice. So I'm not gonna actually hook this up to the GK61 back there yet because that is going to be for another video where we further customize that keyboard. So if you guys wanna see that, make sure you guys get subscribed and turn those notifications on so you will know when that video comes out. Anyway, on to the next product. All right, next we have a product from a company called Geek Social. Now, this little guy in this tin right here is actually a switch opener. So you might know the reason why I got this because we're going to be lubing and customizing our switches of the GK61 back there again in the next video that we're going to be doing very soon. And yeah, I needed a switch opener to be able to actually get those switches open and lube them properly. So let's go ahead and open this thing up. So this thing comes in a very cool little, you know, I don't know, freaking geometric shape right here. It looks very awesome. And as you can see, it opens up just like by pulling it right there, and it's actually magnetic. So you can go ahead and go like this, and it once you find the correct positioning, it just slides back together like that. Boom. I'll actually show this angle too. Boom. Very, very nice. And then you can see on the inside, it can open all the types of switches. You got one side that opens like Kale and maybe a couple others. Then over here, you got the Cherry MX kind of switches right there. So very, very cool. And I'll actually go do a little demo right now, might as well. So you need to hold the base right there and go ahead and put your switch right there inside of it. And really all you should have to do is push in like this. And as you release, the switch just comes apart. And as you can see, you got the actual switch open right there. The I'm not even sure what this is called. The actual switch itself is on top. You got the spring, you got the housing and everything, and this just comes right off. So that's how you can take all the different pieces apart, lube everything, and get it ready for whatever you're doing to it. So there we go. And then to put it back together, like I said, just take it off of this, go ahead and grab it and stick her back together. And you have a working switch. So we'll be using this little guy to lube our switches very soon. And speaking of lube, I figured I'd mention we did get something also from the Key company right here. So this is gonna be the lube we're actually gonna use for our switches. And now since we have linear switches, I went ahead and took their advice and got the 205G0 little 5ml guy here. And this apparently is pretty standard for lubing linear switches to get you that little clocky noise that everyone's looking for. So now we've been talking a lot about customization, and now I'm gonna be doing a lot of customizing for a ton of products here coming up. So I got myself a little tool to help me out with that. So we got ourselves a WOWSTICK 1F Plus driver system here. Now this is a precision screwdriver meant for, you know, small electronics, kind of like what we do in the channel a lot. And it looks like on the side here, you guys got to see this. It literally says 69 in 1.
Okay, so let's all open up our Reading is Fun books to page 69.
69.
And it also says easy and enjoyable. Well, I never met anybody who said 69 wasn't enjoyable. So the first thing I see right here is this right here. It says I'm screw pad. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and guess this is a magnetic screw pad. Let me go ahead and see. So as you can see, this is a nice little flexible, like pretty much magnet pad. So, and then on the back, it shows you all the different types of screw bits that you're gonna get inside of the kit here. And I guess you can probably use this to pretty much, and you take screws out, toss them right here, and they will not get lost. So anyway, you guys, this is everything that comes in the box. You get a lot of different stuff. Like I said, all the drill bits. So really quick, I wanted to show you guys a little magnetic pad. Let me go ahead and test this for you guys. Let's see if it actually works. Here's a couple of screws. Here's the magnetic pad. Obviously, it got some fingerprints on there, but here we go. Bam, look at that. Works like a charm, I love it. Okay, you guys, so here we go. Here is everything that comes with the WOWSTICK right there, and you get it all for the low price of $30. So if you guys want one, again, down in the description. Okay, next, our pals over at TONOR sent us another item, and if you guessed that it was another microphone, You are correct. Let's go ahead and take this thing out and take a look at it. So TONOR sent us over their TC30 USB condenser microphone right here, which is a very, very unique look, you guys. I have not seen one that looks like this right here. So I'm kind of excited to see how this thing works because it's just a unique looking microphone. That's why I was very excited to review it for you guys. So let's go ahead and take a look at it real quick. So let's go ahead. The instruction manual is right there as always. Thing is right on top as it always is. Very, very nice. Very good manuals from these guys. And you always get yourself a nice little 2-year warranty card with all of their stuff. So let's take a look at this microphone. It's a nice little microphone kit as we usually get from these guys. And look at this thing. This is a very, very unique looking microphone to me. It says it's just a regular USB condenser microphone like the ones we normally check out from these guys, but this is very, very different looking. So it's kind of cool. They give you a little stand. It actually is pretty heavy, and you can rotate it. You can pull the legs out, do whatever you want. It goes up and down like this. It comes with its own shock mount that's built in right here, as you guys can see, and it does like a really good job. It looks like it does an awesome job in keeping the mic from hitting the sides of it. Let's go ahead and pull the mic out. So right here, guys, it looks like it's a normal microphone, like you would just hold it like this and sing into it. So I think that's the idea they're going with this one. It's just a different design. Typically, like I said, with condenser microphones, where the logo is, you'd want to speak into right here. But I think with this one, the way they show it, you want to speak into the top of it like a normal, you know, like singing microphone. That's kind of like that. And right there, as you guys can see, it comes with a USB-C connection this time. So no more micro USBs and no more of the fat micro USBs that most of the microphones that we review come with. This one has a USB-C interface. So let's go ahead and take a look at what else comes with it. Obviously, since we're talking about USB-C, it does have a nice long USB-C cable. And of course, I'm not sure how long it is right now, but when I do the full review, I'll let you guys know. And then as well, it comes with the nice little pop filter. So this is a very unique pop filter as it doesn't flex like the normal ones we always see. Like they usually have that little flexy part to it. This one just kind of sits here, slides right into it, and then it keeps the pop filter exactly where it's supposed to be in front of the microphone right there. And I'll show you guys right here too. It keeps it exactly where it's supposed to be, right in front of your face. Kind of like you could honestly grab this and like just sing into it right here, and it's like in the perfect position. So this thing is very unique looking, and I'm very excited to try this thing out for you guys. Okay, everyone, so next we have ourselves a freaking tablet. That's right, so a company called Dragon Touch sent me their Max 10 Android tablet. Now this is I believe a 10-inch Android tablet running Android 9.0, and it has 32 gigabytes of onboard storage, an octa-core processor, and a 1200 by 1920 IPS display. So this thing is pretty cool, and I'm excited to check it out, and most likely play some games and run some apps on it. So let's go ahead and get inside this thing and take a look at what is in the box. So now, from what I've read about it before I got it, this thing actually uses 5G Wi-Fi. It also has USB-C, and it's supposed to have a metal body. So I'm very excited to check this out. So let's get it out of the box and see what we're working with here. So there we go. There is the tablet looking like itself right there. Let me go ahead and set that aside. Let me show you the accessories first. Let's get this little spot right there open. Okay, so we got ourselves a wall charger right there. So nice, they include that so you can actually plug it into something. There's your user manual right there. Usual stuff. You got your 2-year warranty, very nice. Just like we saw with TONOR, Dragon Touch is offering 2-year warranties on their stuff too, so very nice. Let's go ahead and check out what we got here. This is our USB-C cable right there. Very cool. Okay, so let's go ahead and check out the tablet itself. Let me go ahead and take it out of this little plastic wrap right there. Okay, and it's got some directions right here that you're supposed to read. I'll let you guys see that. So it says, please peel off this mask. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, there's the mask right there. So flipping it over to the back real quick, I'm gonna block my serial number from you guys real quick, but yep, you can see it is metal right here, and it has the camera on the back, the port for the SD card right here, which I believe is expandable up to 128 gigabytes, it says. And here is all the IO right there, power, plus minus volume, reset button, all that good stuff. And I'll flip it over to the front. Now, looks like, I think this is a screen protector. I'm not really sure. When I do the full review, I'll have to ask them. But yeah, it's collecting a little bit of fingerprints right now. So let's go ahead and just turn it on, make sure it works. There we go. You got a nice little vibration there first. And you can see that it says Dragon Touch powered by Android, like I said. And it's working right off the bat, and it should just boot right into Android. And you can start using a nice little Android tablet. So it's got a nice little screen that comes up right there. Very cool looking. And yeah, it's a tablet. So on to the next thing. So we have ourselves another keyboard from Banggood and Womier. So they sent us now their K87. Now I mentioned this in my video I did about the K66, how that one's just the like little brother, I would call it. It's a more shortened down version, closer to a 60% keyboard, but not exactly. This one is the TKL version is what I would call it, as it has the these buttons right here, like the, you know, the button, the print screen button that I was talking about last time that I always miss. And then it has the arrow keys, which now that I'm using a 60% keyboard, I'm starting to really miss these arrow keys. So I may have to go to this and use a TKL now. So let's get this out of the box real quick and show you guys what we're working with. So you guys probably already know how this unboxing is going to go because you saw the K66 if you guys saw that video. But anyway, there's a little user manual at the top right there. Very simple stuff. And then basically, here's the keyboard. And let me go ahead and see what, let me get this off right here. We'll take the keyboard out real quick. It's basically just like the last one. Let me put that right there. And then in this little styrofoam thing, you got yourself your white USB-C cable once again. Like I said last time, very good link to this thing. And it's actually a really good cable if you don't have yourself a custom cable to use. And then we also get in this kit. Now, here's something that's a little different from this one versus the K66 we reviewed. This one comes with its own switch puller and keycap puller. It also comes with a brush, which, I mean, that's cool. You can brush off your keyboard and make sure it doesn't get dirty. But the reason it comes with these two things right here is because this K87 right here is actually hot swappable. And now I already made sure of this. You know, in the last video, I didn't know if the K66 was, but I confirmed that my copy of it was not. But the K87 here we got is hot swappable. So the keyboard that we picked is the K87 with the linear yellows from Gatoron. So we tried the linear reds last time, and now we're gonna get ourselves a nice little try at the linear yellows. So here is the keyboard right there. And I do have a mic above the keyboard, so I'll give you guys a little sound test of what the linear yellows sound like stock with a mouse pad underneath the K87. So here we go. All right, so surprise, surprise, these linear yellows sound really great right out of the box. Of course, we can go ahead and customize this keyboard as well and do some more upgrades to it, which, don't worry, we're going to. But just stock right out of the box right here, it sounds really good. And if you guys have not seen my K66 video, click up here and make sure you guys go watch that video because it'll give you a good idea of what this thing looks like when it lights up. I'm not going to plug it in right now. You guys are just going to have to wait till the video on this thing to see that. But anyway, that's what the keyboard sounds like. Let me go ahead and get my keycap puller real quick. I'm not going to use the one that came with it because I use this one and it just works. Let me go ahead and show you guys. I'm just gonna pull off this one, that it is hot swappable. So let me go ahead and get this in the frame right here. And so for Gatorons, I typically just go from the top and the bottom and right here. And I'll show you guys real quick that this thing does pull right out. There you go. And here is a Gatoron yellow switch right there. And like I said, there's the two pins and it's fully hot swappable. All right, and to round things out here, we went ahead and got a couple of things to customize our Womier K87. So we got ourselves some very unique keycaps, and we also got ourselves some artisan keys for not only the Womier K87, like I said, but we actually got one for the GK61 that we're going to be customizing here pretty soon to go along with the custom cable and everything. So I bought these two artisan keycaps right here from mechanicalkeyboards.com. And they are from the Hotkeys project. So of course I'll link it down below, but they come in these really cool like little collectors things, and they actually like go together. If you collect a bunch of them, look at this, you can just like slide them together and make a big thing like full of all your custom keycaps and like display it on your desk if you want to. It actually not only goes together side to side, but you can do it like top and bottom too. Look at this. Like it slides together whichever way. Very cool, like super cool presentation for some Artisan keycaps. But let me go ahead and pop these out of here and show you what they look like. I actually can't remember what these are called. I believe they're called like the LAZER or something like that. Let me go ahead and pull it out. So like I said, really good presentation on these things, but so it looks like that. It's like a really nice looking purple, blue, you know, colorful little keycap, but then you open up his little visor and bam, there's a skull right there. And if your keyboard has RGB on it, it actually shines through the little crack in the skull up there and his eyeballs. So very, very cool. So I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna leave it on the keyboard like this or I'll like leave it up like that. And I'll probably use it as my escape key, but I think it looks really awesome. So this is like the purple and blue and gray one that I'm gonna use. I'm probably gonna use this one on the Womeer K87 because it goes with that keyboard layout a little better. So this is the laser pink version of the Laser Skull, and this has a little pink, a little bit of blue, and if you lift the visor, you get yourself a nice little skull right there. So I believe I'm gonna put this one right here on the GK61 because I believe it perfectly replaces the escape key that's on it right now. It already is pink, and then we can go ahead and replace it with this guy and have that cool little light shine through his eyes, and I think it's gonna look awesome on that keyboard. So there we go. So there's those Artisan keycaps we got. Again, they're from the mechanicalkeyboards.com and the Hotkeys project. So our final thing we got is something, again, for the Womeer K87, and that keyboard would not be complete without some new keycaps. So we got ourselves a 104 keycap set, 3 colors, purple, blue, and pink, from a company called BOSSI, and now this is off of Amazon as well, just like the last build. And the reason I did that again was so it's easily accessible for you guys, and you could possibly pick it up on your own right now and not have to wait for any weird drop or anything like that. So let's go ahead and open this thing up and take a look at it. So again, it's the really cool, like colorful Miami type theme, and I'm really liking that right now because it perfectly matches my mouse pad that I use back there from Odin Gaming, which has become my favorite mouse pad of all. If you guys want to check that out, check out the previous unboxing and it's in there. But anyway, we got all these. It comes with a keycap puller as they usually do. It's a pretty cheap one, but that'll just go in the bin probably. And then we got ourselves all of our keycaps. So since we do have the 87 key keyboard, we actually will use a lot more of these than we did in the last video. But yeah, there you go. There's a bunch of keycaps. Let me go ahead and take one out and actually feel what these things feel like and show you guys the craftsmanship on the bottom. But anyway, here's a quick shot of the craftsmanship. You can see a little bit of the tool marks right there on the edge, but that's really it. And yeah, they look pretty high quality for something that I believe this was actually cheaper than my other set that I bought. I believe these were like 35 bucks maybe. But yeah, I think the colorway looks great and I'm very excited to try them. Anyway guys, that's gonna do it for my big tech unboxing here. Episode 2, I guess. We'll figure out a name. If you guys have a name for it, you guys have something to suggest, go ahead and link it in the comments below. I love letting you guys go ahead and figure this stuff out for me because a lot of you guys have a lot of really good ideas, kind of like how one of you came up with the visuals, fam. So yeah, leave it in the comments below and maybe we'll figure out a name for it. But if you guys like this video, as always, go ahead and give me a like and let me know you love seeing all these new products that I get. And if you guys are not part of the visuals fam and you want to make sure that you catch all of my new videos or my streams every week that I do, make sure you guys go ahead and get subscribed and turn those notifications on so you do not miss a single video or a single stream. But that's going to be it for this one. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.